Good morning, Deer Park. I'm Sean Hill, and this is Emmy Moore, y'all.
It's been quite the week for Deer Park. Spring has sprung, the flowers are blooming, and prom is on Saturday.
Let's hear from the leadership team about the new prom policies.
In regard to the new dance policy, we have created a comedic skit to demonstrate the new rules.
No public display of affection, i.e. making out or groping. Hands in inappropriate places, i.e. hands not on shoulders or hips or hands under clothing.
Legal helmet-to-helmet contact.
No.
No moshing or other types of dance presenting a physical threat to others.
Too many in the huddle.
No recordings at the prom.
Strong, you load 16 tons. What do you get?
And then as a common courtesy, let's not film fellow classmates.
Oh, okay.
Peter, don't you call me 'cause I can't go.
Students will be provided a bracelet upon entering the dance. Students who dance inappropriately will have their bracelets confiscated by school staff or administration. This will signify as a warning. The second warning will result in removal from the dance premises and parents will be notified. Should students remove their own bracelets, they will forfeit their right of the first warning. There will be no second warnings the last hour of the dance.
Hey man, this is your second violation. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. Your parents will be notified.
Here is Principal Joe Feist for more information on the prom.
Hello, Deer Park Stags. April 27th is the prom. We need you to behave in an appropriate manner. We want you to have fun at the dance. However, no one wants to watch excessive grinding or anyone making out. So that we can have future dances, please use good judgment. Have a good time and drive safe.
Let's check in with spring sports.
I'm excited for making it in the top 3 for league and for being outside because we've been inside too long.
Softball.
I'm really excited about the atmosphere. We get along really well and it's like a really good team effort. And I'm also really excited for state because this will be my 3rd year going if we make it.
Deer Park annihilated Riverside 16-0. Morgan Erickson had 7 strikeouts in a 3-inning complete game. Jessica Eddy, Leone Sungale each hit a home run, and the Stags beat the visiting Rams on Tuesday. Deer Park also beat East Valley 9-6. Jaylee Lane hit 3 home runs, earning 6 RBIs in the plate strikeout, 8 in a complete game performance for the Stags in a win against visiting Knights in a non-league matchup on Monday. Deer Park also just happened to dominate Newport, 12-1. Morgan Erickson had 8 strikeouts across 5 innings in the visiting Stags down the Grizzlies in the first game of a doubleheader.
Congrats to all the seniors, and way to go out with a bang.
Now to Tim Timerson and Name That Tune.
Hey everybody, it's Tim Timerson back with Name That Tune. You all know the rules. When you know the tune, just shout it out. So without further ado, let's name that tune. That was The Sound of Silence, tuned by Tyler O'Neill.
What a beautiful rendition of Sound of Silence.
Tyler can really toot that horn.
Hey Sean, what do you think's going on in the world today?
I don't know. Let's see.
Sri Lanka attacks. The government has blamed a little local known jihadist group, although no one has yet admitted to carrying out the bombings. 500 people were injured in the attacks on churches and hotels. Police arrested 24 people in a series of raids
the President's office has declared a state of national emergency. The emergency declaration, which came into effect midnight on Monday, gave police and military extensive powers to detain and interrogate suspects without court orders.
Ukraine election. Comedian Zelensky wins presidency by a landslide. Volodymyr Zelensky has scored a landslide victory in the country's presidential election. Nearly all ballots counted in the runoff vote. Mr. Zelensky has taken more than 73%, with incumbent Petro Poroshenko trailing far behind 24%.
Iran oil. U.S. to end sanctions exemptions for major importers. U.S. President Donald Trump has decided to end exemptions from sanctions for countries still buying oil from Iran. The White House said waivers for China, India, Japan, South Korea, and Turkey would expire in May, after which they could face U.S. sanctions themselves. This decision is intended to bring Iran's oil exports to zero, denying the government its main source of revenue. Iran insisted the sanctions were illegal and that it had attached no value or credibility to the waivers. Mr. Trump reinstated the sanctions last year after abandoning a landmark 2015 nuclear deal between Iran and 6 world powers. Under the accord, Iran agreed to limit its sensitive nuclear activities and allow its international inspectors to return for sanctions relief.
I've always wanted to host StagTV, and it's been everything I've wanted and more. Speaking of more, how do you feel, Emmy?
It's more than I've ever imagined. Have a great life, Deer Park, and go Stags.
Watch out.